Addiction does not discriminate. Recent data shows heroin use has increased across all income levels in recent years here in the U.S. Joining us now with more on overcoming addiction is Denise Terrias. She's a certified recovery coach from Odyssey House in Flint. And thank you, Denise, for being here.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
I'm going to start with an obvious question, but it needs to be asked. Is most drug addiction or alcohol addiction accidental?
I believe so. We're not kids and someday I want to be a drug addict. We're not like that. It's accidental. We start dabbling here and there or try some pills our parents have, and that's how it starts.
Yeah, so do you attribute the addiction part to maybe addictive personality or a person, because everyone who takes a parent's pill does not become addicted?
No. Absolutely. And yeah, it's a disease, and not everybody has that personality disorder, that disorder where we're going to become an addict. I know lots of people that can drink on the weekends and drink socially. I cannot, because I'm be off to the races.
Yeah, so 13 years.
13 years in August.
Recovered.
In recovery.
In recovery.
Yep.
Tell us about recovery. How difficult is recovery for someone who's addicted?
It's different for everybody. It depends on what you use, how much you use, how long have you been using. It's just different for everybody. It's a struggle, but that's why we have groups and people to help us through that, and treatment centers to help us. You can't do this alone. I wouldn't want to do this alone.
Do people ever really fully recover, or is recovery a lifelong process?
It's a lifelong process.
Yeah.
My mom used to ask me, so when can you stop those meetings? Never. I'll always go to those meetings.
Yeah. And those meetings, what do they do for the addict? What do they do for the person who's recovering?
Well, it gets us connected with people that are just like us. It's a place of feeling belonging. Like we know we belong there because we're all the same.
Yeah. And you work at the Odyssey House. You're a certified recovery coach.
I am.
You've been through it. Now you're helping others.
I'm trying.
Yes, you're helping others. So tell us about the services provided there at Odyssey House and how people can reach out if they need this kind of help.
We have many services, from detox to residential, outpatient, recovery housing. We have family services. Pregnant women are our top priority. But all they have to do is call our admissions office, 810-238-5888. Tell us what you need, or if you don't know what you need, we'll talk to you and we'll figure it out together.
Do you find some family members are trying to intervene and they call you? Yes.
Absolutely.
So do you welcome that, or does it really have to be the addicted person has to take that first step?
Well, we'll talk to we have parents call and cousins, and yeah, we absolutely talk to them because they just want some advice because they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
But it's the person that's using that needs help. We really need to talk to them to get them started. But with families, the only advice I really have is don't use any judgment on them, because that's what we're trying to do, is break the stigma. It's not the old man in the trench coat by the dumpster. It's any one of us.
Yeah.
There is no, addiction doesn't discriminate. But they just have to call us and we'll talk to all of them.
Okay, that number again?
Is 810-238-5888.
Thank you, Denise, from Odyssey House, for joining us today and shedding some light on an issue that is impacting tens of millions of Americans.
Absolutely. You are very welcome anytime.
Thank you. Terry?